Did you know that most of the struggles people face in old age aren't caused by illness? Surprisingly, it's not always the heart, memory loss, or even a poor diet that robs us of happiness and freedom. Far more often, it's the small, invisible mistakes we make without ever realizing they matter. 5 hidden mistakes that make aging harder and how to avoid them. This video is for anyone in their 60s, 70s, or beyond who wants to approach aging with strength, not regret. If you've ever caught yourself wondering, is this really how I imagined life would feel at this age? You're not alone. In this video, we'll reveal 5 of the most common and dangerous traps older adults unknowingly fall into. Each one is backed by psychology, real-life examples, and an explanation of their hidden consequences. The truth is, many well-meaning people fall into quiet habits that slowly drain their health, relationships, and peace of mind. Not because they're careless, but because they believe they're doing what's normal. By the end, you'll not only recognize these pitfalls, you'll know how to rise above them. Mistake 1: giving up control too soon. One of the greatest mistakes people make as they age is handing over control of their lives earlier than necessary. Whether it's managing finances, the household, or even daily decisions, it starts with good intentions. I just want to make things easier for my kids. It's simpler if someone else handles this. Consider Harold, 76. After his wife passed away, his adult children took over his bills, groceries, and even his medications. At first he felt relieved, but within a year he started forgetting simple tasks and rarely left the house. One day he told me, "I don't even feel like a person anymore. I feel like luggage being carried from place to place." But this quiet surrender often leads to something far more harmful: learned helplessness. When you stop managing your own money, choosing your own meals, or speaking up for yourself, you don't just lose freedom, you slowly lose your sense of self. Your mind dulls, your confidence fades without noticing. You become a bystander in your own life. Psychologists call this the dependency trap. The more you allow others to do for you, the more you convince yourself you can't do things, when in reality, you simply haven't practiced them in a while. The good news: this is reversible. You don't have to do everything alone, but you must stay involved to keep your confidence and identity alive. Start small. Prepare your own meal once a week. Manage your budget again, or make your own doctor's appointment, because the moment you give up control, you begin shrinking your own life. Many believe that solitude in older age means peace and rest. But for most, pulling away from people leads to loneliness, a quiet killer of the mind and body. Mistake 2: withdrawing from social life. When you stop seeing friends, joining activities, or even calling family, your brain and body suffer. Isolation doesn't just make you sad, it weakens your immune system, shrinks your brain, and raises your risk of dementia and heart disease. Take Grace, 72. After losing her husband, she quit her weekly card games and church gatherings, thinking, "I don't want to bother anyone." But soon she felt low and forgetful. Her doctor later said social interaction was as vital as her medication. Humans are wired for connection. When we engage socially, our brains release dopamine and oxytocin, chemicals that reduce stress and lift mood. Without this, anxiety and depression creep in, often unnoticed. But staying connected doesn't mean a packed schedule. Even a phone call, a simple text, or a short chat with a neighbor can keep these bonds alive. Don't vanish from your world, because isolation is one of aging's most dangerous traps. When the body stops moving, muscles weaken, bones thin, and balance worsens, making falls more likely. Many assume aches or fatigue mean they should rest, but the opposite is true. Movement fuels circulation, boosts heart health, lubricates joints, and floods the body with feel-good endorphins. Mistake 3: neglecting physical activity. One silent danger of growing older is giving up daily movement. You don't need to lift heavy weights or run marathons, but you must stay physically active in small ways. Movement doesn't have to mean the gym. Gentle stretching, tai chi, light weights, even dancing in your living room, all keep the body resilient. Consider Walter, 79. After retiring, he gave up his morning walks, thinking he was too tired. A year later, his legs weakened, and he stumbled more often. When he returned to just 10 minutes of walking daily, his strength and energy bounced back. Stop moving, and your freedom slips away. Stay active, and so does your independence. Many older adults avoid technology, seeing it as confusing or unnecessary, but refusing to learn even the basics can leave you isolated, dependent, and disconnected from the modern world. Mistake 4. Rejecting technology. From telehealth appointments to simple video calls with family, technology isn't a nuisance, it's a lifeline. Linda, 70, thought smartphones were too complicated. After her granddaughter taught her just a few apps, her world expanded: daily calls with friends, reminders for prescriptions, even new hobbies online. Learning tech isn't about mastering everything overnight. Start small, send a text, make a video call, explore a simple health app. These tiny steps reconnect you to the world, mentally and socially, and protect your independence. Avoiding tech feels safe, but in the long run, it cuts you off from life itself. Mistake 5. Not setting boundaries with adult children. Many older adults make the mistake of saying yes too often to their grown children, offering endless time, money, or favors out of love. But without boundaries, this giving turns into exhaustion, strain, and resentment. James, 75, never said no. Whether it was loaning money or running errands, he always helped even when it wore him out. After years, he felt distant from the very family he wanted to support. Boundaries are not selfish. They are necessary for respect and healthy relationships. They let you protect your time, energy, and mental health while still offering love and support. Learning to gently say no may be the most powerful skill you can develop to maintain dignity and joy. Final thoughts. As we wrap up, which of these 5 mistakes felt familiar? Where might you need to reclaim control or reconnect? These traps are not fate. They're habits, ones you can change, starting today. Aging doesn't mean surrendering your freedom or happiness. It means growing wiser and making conscious choices to protect what truly matters: your dignity, health, and joy.